It's been 5 years since Charlie Gard passed away, just 1 week before his first birthday. His death came after the Royal Court of Justice ruled against extending Charlie's treatment for a rare condition which affected his brain and muscles. GBNews spoke to his parents, who've since had a second son, Oliver, who's almost 2.
We're going down to London next week for his 5-year anniversary of his passing. So we always go to his grave and release butterflies. So we'll still be doing the same thing, won't we? But you know, it's coming up 5 years now, but it's not any easier really. You know, you sort of learn to live with it, but you know how time's normally a healer. I think when you lose a child, time doesn't really help that much. But I just feel like he's sort of around us. Do you know what I mean? Sort of with us in a way.
Save Charlie Gard! Save Charlie Gard!
The support we had during Charlie's case was phenomenal. You know, if it wasn't for the donations of the general public, we would never have had the even opportunity of going to America. And unfortunately, that was blocked by the hospital and the courts. But you know, we set up the Charlie Gard Foundation after his passing, and you know, we get a lot of support through that. So you know, we always feel very touched that he, you know, touched so many lives around the world.
Connie and Chris have just won a landmark victory, determined that other parents won't face the same experience as them.
The main point of Charlie's Law is to stop these cases getting to the point of having to go to court, because it's bad enough when you've got a sick child, and to be then taken to court at the same time to try and fight for your child's life is just unbearable. So anything we can do through Charlie's Law to stop these cases escalating to court is the main aim, really, whether that be mediation or, you know, just making sure that the parents' voices are properly considered and listened to.
It's a much bigger problem than people realise, and it costs the government or the NHS millions of pounds in court cases.
Another family who are currently facing a similar battle to keep their child on life support are the parents of Archie Battersby. Archie's 12. He's been on life support in England since April after doctors declared that he was brain stem dead. The courts have ruled that his life support should now be switched off. His parents are fighting this decision. Well, Charlie Gard's parents empathise.
We've been there, we know how it feels. And all I can say, you know, is our thoughts are with Archie and his family. It's devastating for everyone involved, and there's nothing I can really say that's going to make them feel any better. You know, losing a child under any circumstances is just dreadful. But you know, our thoughts are with Archie and his family at this time.
MPs will now debate Charlie's Law in Parliament. If it comes to pass, then parents may not have to go to court and can use mediators to work out what's best for their children.